All right, let's talk consciousness and awareness and what we're doing with our protocol to expand upon that, especially as it relates to free will. This is such a fun and important topic. Do you have free will? Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section after you've watched through this because it sounds like a simple question, but it isn't. Right? Sometimes you choose consciously, other times something chooses for you, an emotional reaction, a habit, a survival pattern. So to me, the real question becomes which part of you is choosing? You've probably heard or seen some of the brain studies that show the brain prepares an action before you consciously decide to move on it, right? And some people take that to mean free will is an illusion. But the but what those studies actually show is this. It's showing that impulses arise automatically, thoughts appear on their own, emotions activate on their own, right? That's normal. We see something, we may have an emotional reaction to it, but they don't prove that you must act upon them, okay? Even the original researchers said you may not control the first impulse, but you can stop it. And what he called that was free won't, which I really like. Now, here's the part that most people misunderstand. If we had complete will, you'd never stay anxious. You'd never stay depressed, right? You just choose to feel better. I say this to patients all the time. If you feel you have so much free will, reach into that bag of free will, sprinkle some of that on the depression, and it should go away. Oh, it's not working? And here's why. Because emotional patterns, they don't live in thought, they live in the nervous system and the survival wiring in the body. And so you can't think your way out of what doesn't live at the level of thinking, right? The limbic brain reacts, but the prefrontal cortex reflects. And that's the part of the brain that lets you pause, witness a thought without becoming it, and choose based on values instead of impulse, which is why I like acceptance and commitment therapy. And this is what mindfulness, therapy, integration, psychedelic work, spiritual practices, and our embodiment protocol actually strengthen, not control, capacity. So, do we have free will? I believe we don't choose every thought that appears. We don't choose every feeling that moves through us. But with enough awareness, we gain freedom over what we obey, right? That pause. So we're no longer reacting, but we're responding. And to me, that feels like freedom. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.